All right, all right, all right. It's GUFON Thursday night. We got Bigfoot in town and a big old happy face. I had nothing to rhyme with whatever that word was. Welcome to GUFON, everybody. It is Thursday, right? Is it? Yeah. Yeah, yesterday was the hump day. I was running around. I had to have the a little longer intro because, this green screen, it's a pain in my rump. But I have to jump over it a little. And once in a while, my foot will grab on hold and just tear it down. Just a little tear. It doesn't hurt anybody. It just knocks me off and takes down the entire structure. So I had to put everything back together real quick. Grabbed my coffee, threw on a shirt, found a hat, and put on the eyeballs. That's right, we're going Bigfoot hunting tonight, and there are big feet, and the videos are just getting good. I don't know if they're better, but they are better, but I don't know, man. We'll look at them today. It's a fun one. We got a fun one tonight, and I hope you're here because you want to have fun. You're not here for information. You just want to look. That's all. You just want to look. You don't want to work anymore. Day's over. Sun's on its way down. I barely see it up over here. It's hitting the trees. It's almost over. And then tomorrow's Friday, and then we got the weekend. These glasses kind of look, I like these, but you can see me in there like the Matrix. The choice is yours. Do you want the blue pill? Or do you want the red pill? Which pill did he take? The red one? The blue. I remember seeing him take red. Always bet on red. Let's do a little bit of intro tonight because Bigfoot's going to elude us. So we'll get back to Bigfoot. We've got some Kirkpatrick, Arrow. Oh my God, it's great. I can't believe these. So there's proof that Kirkpatrick and Arrow did reach out to David Grusch for an interview, and Grusch blew them off. And it's all documented. I love it. Mwah. We're going to talk about that tomorrow, though. But we'll dive into it a little bit tonight. But I just made the thumbnail for it. So Sven earlier today gifted 5 memberships to some of you Goofonians. So those of you who got them are happier. Now, also, Sven threw down another 5. So Sven earlier today threw down 10 memberships at 8 in the morning. Yeah. So those of you who got those 10 memberships, thanks Sven, as I did. And Sven also threw down a $2 super love dono because that's just how he rolls. This thing is something wrong with me tonight? I don't, wait. Okay. Yeah, that's supposed to be like this. Okay, there we go. Oh, I see. I got to get a tan. Thank you, Sven, for the 10 mems and the 2 bones. Let's go. Roll call, everybody. David Wilcox, not Wilcox. Welcome to the show. Unknown Cryptid. I had a feeling you'd be here tonight because your brother-in-law, yeah, he's being featured. That's him right here. Yeah, that's Unknown Cryptid's brother-in-law. You know, he doesn't know these guys. Well, this one's from the movies, but this is the real deal right here. This is Jethro. That's the name I gave him. Samo, welcome to the show. The Goofonian rock star made it. Anomalies and the real deal. Everybody wang chung tonight. Welcome to the show. Alien Boog. You know how to party, bro. That's how you do the Matrix. If you know what, they should do a movie like that. If you take the red pill, you take the blue pill, ba-ba-da-ba-da. And he goes like this. So I suggest you pick. I'll take them both. That'd be weird. He'd be in 2 realities at the same time, shorting out. Because what did the pill do? It turned off your vibration. Just like they tell us if you want to reach into the other dimensions and speak to aliens across the unigal, it's a universe galaxy. Come on. Yeah, if you want to talk to them, in the speed of thought, you got to take 2 pills. I was going somewhere else with that. Who else is here? Ozzy Tiger. Hey, man, how you doing? Good to see you. Why am I wearing this ice hat? To let Bigfoot know he ain't getting in this country without legal documents. That's right. I let them see. No, I did this for Lou Angeles. Yeah. Because he's Cuban. Remember? He wore the hat because he tried to piss me off, but when he found out I was cool, he took the hat off. Never thought you were cool once. Woo, man, what an ego that guy's got. Isn't that wild? Marcel Gufoni and Matal Head is here. Welcome to the show. SoCal Squatchaz. Hey, what do you say there, Chief? Welcome to Intergalactic Angler. Bigfoot is running out of territory. You think? Welcome to the show. Sputnik 57. How are you, my friend? Have your nights been very restful? Have they been? Stars and night vision. What do you say? How do you do? Good to see you. Kelly Lewis, the EW, is here. What do you say there, Lady Beans? Derek Faulkner, the LK Inner, is here. What do you say there, Chief? Moonlicht. Hey, Grusch huffed and he puffed and he blew arrow off. Do you remember? No. Later. Who else is here? Gyro's here. What do you say there, Rubberneck? Huh? Good. That's a good thing. Sky Allen. Good to see you too. Derek Faulkner. Oh, I already said it. I'll say it again. Welcome to the show. All right. Let's get started. Hey, Brookies, huh? Welcome to the show. Who's coming through the back door? Dave Tedball. How you doing, bro? Bro. I don't know where that came from. How you doing, sir? What's the first thing you do after a long trip? Let the pets out for a run. Welcome to the show. He's got a point. Well, we all gotta go. Time Surfing Alien, welcome to the show. S.L. Welcome to the show. Ben, the Yorkshire GUFON, welcome to the show. Parham, what's up, Parham? Welcome to the show. Good to see you. Brian L., what do you do there? Thank you very much. You see, you got style. That's why you like the shirt. Hat doesn't really match. I should have put let's see, does this one look all right? You know, I'm going to change it because, Lou Angeles is such a cool dude. I don't want to offend the Cubans. He acts like he came over he did? Oh. Hey, SoCal Squatcher throwing it down for the true believers. A $2 super chat. Mucho gusto, generoso. Accidental spoke. Thank you very much. A continuing supporter of GUFON, the SoCal Squatcher. Throwing it down. If you want to help support GUFON, what a great way. Just like Sven did with the memberships. You can, super chat, super sticker it during the live show, even PayPal or Cash App preferred. We love those. And or buy a Get membership for yourself. Also helps contribute to the show. And it keeps us rolling. We get to keep the lights on and all that. Thank you. All the links are in the show description. Just, Ben, a continuing supporter of GUFON, throwing down a £2, £2 super dono. A dono is a donation with no message or emoji sticker. It's pure love. We do it. That's how guys do. Girls, they put hearts and stuff like that, make it all fancy. I appreciate it. Thank you very much, Ben. Appreciate that. And, fingers still, it's healing. I was sucking on my thumb all day. Thing burns. Go ice in it. Oh. All right, what do I got for myself here? I got coffee. I've got my weed. I've got my phone. And the vape. All right, ready? If I didn't say your name, it does not mean I don't love you. It means we got a lot of show to do. Can't do hellos. Now, last night was great. I hope we have that energy here tonight. And it all starts with me, you, and Foot. But we got to start the show off tonight with the little ufological news. It's happening, everybody. People are losing their friggin' minds. Again, I love it. 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 I've got the best Bigfoot footage ever captured. A couple of videos tonight, real brand new ones. And, mixed in with a couple of classics you may not have seen. So we'll do that. Ryan Graves will touch on Burchett and the skiff hearing they had today. Sheehan on Kona Blue, which Amy, just did a deep dive on the Kona Blue if you didn't watch it. By the way, that was fantastic. Did you guys watch it? Did you? Come on. I got something I want to say. Yeah. Something I want to say. We need longer shows. 30 minutes. I can't do 30. An hour. All right. You get me by, Amy. I need 2-hour shows. That was good. A deep dive. We may use part of her show tonight to expound or expand, however you want to, on the Kirkpatrick, the Arrow, the Blue, all that stuff. She did a good job. Nice. So Amy's doing her live shows in the morning, Monday, Wednesday, and Fridays, 7 a.m. Tuesdays and Thursdays, she's doing these reports, deep dive reports, whatever you want to call them. And they're 30-minute, pre-recorded, edited professionally, and right before GUFON. Nice lead-in for tonight. So you got to say, she did a good job. All right, so let's move along. Let's get into I said I have to read this first. This is long for me, but it's not long. So John Greenwald posted this today. Let me show you because I want you to see what I'm doing. Yeah, pull it up over here. It's starting to get good in ufology again. We're going to have some fun. The next month, 6 months is going to be unbelievable, starting now. Hold on. There was a dog fight outside. I heard a guy going, "Stop it, come here." And then all of a sudden, meet Major, who's this guy? General David W. Abba, the Director of Special Programs and the Director of the Department of Defense Special Access Program Central Office in Pentagon. Today, he gave the classified briefing on UAP to the UAP caucus, with Tim Phillips. Tim Phillips, everybody. Yeah, I mean, hey now, I thought the story was behind this guy. Wait, did I pick up the wrong one? I think I have two. Let's see if this works. Somebody's about to lose an eye. I think it's me. Hold on, guys. I'm getting pissed. All right. I confused it. I don't know how I did that, but here it is. So, FOIA documents reveal Arrow's authorized and repeated attempts to engage with David Grusch. It's amazing. I love me. I know I do. I can just tell this whole thing's bull. Everything about this entire field is so grifted. The ultimate ATIP, Arrow, whatever, tasked to investigate UAP, UFOs, made numerous attempts to interview the whistleblower David Grusch regarding his claims U.S. government extraterrestrial materials technologies. These new documents were just released to the Black Vault in FOIA Case 24-F-0266, which was filed on November 2nd, 2023, and they outline not only the timeline of events to contact Grusch, but numerous text messages and emails. The following is an overview and brief timeline as explained in a January 8th, 2024 memorandum for record, which was one of the documents released in the case. So, June 8th through 13th, 2023, initial contact was made with known associates of Grusch, urging them to have him speak with Arrow. These efforts were clarified during dialogues between Arrow's director and individuals close to Grusch. On the 26th of June last year, Arrow staff reached out directly for Grusch's contact details and extended an interview invitation, which Grusch declined. After Grusch's congressional testimony on June 28th, Arrow sought and verifiable information he might have shared with Congress. On July, a month later, the 27th, further attempts to arrange an interview through another associate of Grusch, who was meeting him the following day. October 6th, 3 months later, basically almost, a secure call was made to encourage Grusch to participate in a formal interview. No go. November 10th last year, Grusch agreed to be interviewed on November 14th after congressional staff urged his cooperation. On the 14th, just 4 days later in November, Grusch failed to appear at the scheduled interview, expressing doubts about Arrow's authorization to handle classified information. And On the 19th, 5 days later, they contacted him again, Grusch, reiterating their authorization and inviting him to discuss his claims, which he declined. On January 8th, this year, Arrow provided additional documentation to address Grusch's concerns about confidentiality and classification handling, maintaining a standing invitation for an interview. Wow. Wow. I mean, really, wow. You know what I mean? Who does he think he is? No. No, really. Who does he think he is? I don't get it. I don't get this guy. What do you think was going on? Somebody told him not to? Look at that. Yeah. You want to see the thumbnail I made? I don't know if now I'm going to do the show. I just talked about it. Here it is. Yeah, it's the same. But yeah. Kirkpatrick, honest. Grusch lied. Are you sick of them yet? Got a nice joint. All right. These guys, man. I'm serious now. It's over. When is enough for you? You know? When is it? When is it? When are you going to be happy? Every day with this? I mean, how can you be happy with what they're doing to us, at us? They're making us look like a joke. And I'm not just saying me, you, and everybody who's paying attention. Who's paying attention. This is getting out of control. I mean it. Grusch, I mean, I don't know what to tell you guys. I can only lead you to the water. I can't make you drink it. What is that? That's a horse. I can lead you to the truth. I just can't make you believe it. Now you get it. And this is why we're talking about Bigfoot tonight. To get our minds off the liars, the cheaters, the grifters, the charlatans. You know, everybody in mainstream. I'm not talking about the creators. I'm not talking about you, the experiencers. I'm talking about the stuff that we're seeing here on mainstream internet. Because that's what it is. Buzz B! Hey! Hey! Oh, yeah! We are doing a 420 show. I believe that's Saturday? Yeah, it is Saturday. Yeah. I want to do a really different show. I may go live somewhere out and about. Yeah. I think I might. Just chill. I might even put on this, maybe a similar shirt or this one. I have to wash it, though. Sitting here for 2 hours in it, sweating like a pig. Busby, thank you for the $10 super chat and reminding me it was 420 in a few days. I wouldn't have forgotten, but I did not think about it. So thank you. Thank you. And I don't know if that's your first super chat. I usually remember everybody, but I want to celebrate it because I like that it had the 420 comment and you're part of the family. Thank you, Busby, for the $10 420 Happy Eve. Well, that good. All over the day after 421. No good. Whatever that means. Thank you. Appreciate that support. That's how we rock for supers. Appreciate it. And now you're part of the family. There's no cutting out anymore. You know, really, I'm serious. You just can't. Okay. Oh, wow. Okay. What's up next? Yep, we got a lot. Hey, man. Where's my, Hold on. What are we doing here? Okay. Okay. Must play, it says. This is ridiculous, says Renate. Someone please put a stop to this. If Congress is asking DOD, Arrow valid questions, they should comply, or at a minimum, inform them who to ask instead if they themselves do not have permission to give an answer. You know, Representative Luna, check this out. Yeah, this stuff should irk us all. It really does. It's just the next time someone says DOD or Arrow is being transparent and just trying to clear up some silly ghost hunter circulating reporting, remind them of this. We don't even know who's allowed to know. I never thought of that. Yeah.
If they have information they're not going to tell us, they either don't know or
Genius.
or it's so complicated, the process by which the information could be available is not going to be available. We can't even find out who is allowed to know. We can't find out if members of Congress are allowed to know, what it takes to let them know, what citizens are allowed to know, which ones, who. We can't even find out that, let alone the information that might or might not be available or known.
And we can't even speak. I can't blah 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 blah. Talk about Luna. Hey, members. I posted a couple more videos today. I like them. They're old. They would never made any waves, and I forgot to repost them. They were unlisted videos. So I threw those up. You should have seen. Okay, Ryan Graves. Does this guy not know how to keep his story straight anymore? He just doesn't care. From his perspective, he thought it was a balloon until his wingman saw it turn and chased after it. That's what Ryan Graves says happened in one of these, 2 years of seeing them every day. Every day. But he didn't see anything with his naked eyes. No, his eyeballs had scarves and jackets on. He only saw things through the digital radar acquisitions, and that's it. So what he's looking at are hits, reads, blips, dots, whatever, while everybody else is seeing the magic happen. Why couldn't this guy just go, oh, yeah, there they are. Oh, I never saw them. I think he saw plenty. I just think Ryan Graves is playing it down because he doesn't want to be harassed. But he cannot say anytime in the future, he can't say in the future that he saw them with his eyes, and I wasn't allowed to say anything at the time because everybody wanted us to do a certain way, and you know how it is. If you don't do your job, they get rid of you, and I didn't want to go anywhere. I wanted to still be Ryan Graves, the pilot guy, whatever, with the radar shit, but I'm sticking to my story. And, well, here's what he said about somebody who saw something when he was out there flying around. I guess, I don't know.
Just recently, I was hearing from a pilot
who
had seen one of these objects
no, you
go right
didn't.
down the right side of his cockpit. Again, another near miss. From his perspective, he thought it was a balloon until his wingman saw it turn and chase after his aircraft. So we're still having these issues. We still don't know why they can outperform our jets or where they're from.
That is a wonderful story. I didn't know it was Rose Cuckold. I was going to say something about that. What was I going to say? He thought it was a balloon until his wingman saw it turn and chase his aircraft. All right. Next. I forget where I was going with that. There was a reason. It'll come back to me. Here's Burchett on the Arrow skiff briefing that took place. So let's play a little clip of that, about 20 seconds here. Mr. Representative of Tennessee, Tim Burchett. Come on, Timmy. Where's your reality sense of reality sense? Huh?
My expectations are very, very low. We're just like a rat chasing our tail. We're told time and time again.
It always will be.
It's going to happen, and of course it's not. It's absolutely not. And two of these folks have been putting out that we are just it's a bunch of false information. Yet they spend tens of millions of dollars. My expectations are very, very.
Yeah, his expectations are very, very low to get anything. You know what's going to happen. Tim Burchett, Luna, Rubio, Ramirez, whoever else is over there. They're all going to get sick of what we've been going through the whole time, and that is the lack of this, the lack of that. This person won't this person changed that. They just now changed their story. This one can't show up. We got an extra whistleblower, but can only say limited stuff in a skiff. I don't know how he does it. I really don't. The Kona Blue thing has gone. I get it. I looked into it, and once I knew Amy was doing her deep dive into it, I said, I don't need to. Let me tell you why. There's nothing in there that you need to know. It's just more garbage. Yeah, it may all be legitimate garbage, but too late. I don't care anymore. I want nuts and bolts. I'm tired of seeing, the breadcrumb trail.
Just released a document yesterday, which is a previous proposal.
That was my first question, though.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
Have you read it?
I'm sure I have. Sure I have.
Yeah. What do you think about it?
The key is who it is that had access to getting a special proposal put in by the Department of Homeland Security containing this degree of information about what the assumptions were with regard to the technology. We've now ascertained who that is. We're not at liberty to say that who it is, but
of course
it satisfies us that we understand why the particular assumptions were in the
AG-11.
But it's extraordinarily important to point out that the proposal was never approved.
Yeah.
But the fact that the second important question, other than
Myra,
who it is that had access to getting that kind of detailed information put into such a proposal, the second really important question from the legal point of view is why Arrow released it yesterday, given the fact that it was declassified 2 days after Colonel Grusch testified last July.
You know what? I don't know if you're saying that because of what I said, Ben, but all right, I'll let you in on something. How many UFOs has the government showed us? Nothing. How many alien bodies have they shown us and verified? Nothing. I believe there was a retraction about the 3 objects that were originally supposed to be, gimbal, go fast, and whatever the other one was. And those turned out to be drones, birds, and balloons. And the reason I say that, and I know you're going to disagree, you're going to say, oh, that's what the government's saying. First they said, the UFOs are real. Then they say, oh, these ones aren't. But if you look at the wording on all of what they're saying, they actually said exactly what they're supposed to say. Like, the video's real, the UFOs aren't. But there's, it's a legitimate video. But they say nothing about UFOs in the video. It's a legitimate video. They do that. A lot of what do they call that? Word Olympics? Something like that. Word gymnastics. Yeah, they try all that stuff. I'm talking hard evidence. Yes, you can take a compilation over 1,000 years of people seeing strange things in the sky and being visited. I'm not saying there's nothing happening. There's something happening, but the evidence sucks. It truly does. Because I don't know of any medals that were legitimized. We know the alien moomy doomies that Jaime's showing us now and from years ago and years ago before that. Come on. They're not legit. We can all see it. Nobody picks up an alien with their raw hand. Ah, yeah, we got him right here. Oh, shit, I ain't wearing gloves. That's all right. You Mexican. Don't worry about it. That's right. We're family. So, there's no evidence. There really isn't. And if there is, we don't get to see it. What evidence? There's nothing. You've got pieces of stories, and we all know people are the worst when it comes for verifying stories. They're the worst form of evidence you can have. They might as well say nothing. That's how bad people are at remembering shit. I know. I've proven it here on the show. I misspoke about a time from my own experience. It happens because I record all my shit when it happens. So I went back. I'm like, did I say it wrong? And I'm like, yeah, you were 30 minutes off. Shouldn't be. It's my own experience, but I was. So the evidence is weak. Anything the government shows, grain of salt or don't even bother. Anything somebody on the internet shows is most likely fake. I don't know any legitimate UFOs that we could actually say alien craft. Haven't seen it. From between Jeff Willis's 40,000 hours and my 24,000 hours of watching the sky, all we got is dots, reflections, and big reflections. I mean, we got shit. We have shit with 64,000 hours between us. Sorry, yeah, we may have triangles, 3 dots moving across. It's just 3 dots. It doesn't show anything. And anything that comes from NASA has always been, oh, it's this, maybe not, maybe it is. Those things that we see from the International Space Station, and I'm not talking about the dots that are floating past the screen. I'm talking sometimes we see legitimate craft or things that look, that to me is phenomenal. That's good evidence. Evidence of the moon. We know the moon is, bases have been wiped out, Yeah, that evidence is kick ass. But we can't study it. We don't have any evidence we could study. Maybe I shouldn't have said we don't have evidence. What I should have said, Ben, thank you for chiming in. What I should have said was, we don't have good enough evidence. There's a lot of evidence out there. Yeah, you can convict somebody of a crime with all the evidence, but it comes from so many different sources, from so many different personalities, with so many different variables involved. You cannot justify that as legitimate, bona fide, repeatable, verifiable, studyable evidence. Is studyable a word? It is now. What's the word for studyable? STUDYABLE? It is a word. What? It can't be. Studyable. The platform. It's a platform. Okay. Oh, studyable meaning. Yeah. All right. Studyable. Comparative more studiable. Superlative most studiable. Capable of being studied. Fit for study. Studyable. I was right. For once, I guessed and got it right. Good for me. Let's move on. I've got a few more things before we get to bigphology. Excuse me. I want to show you this. About a month or two ago, I brought up a 1997 Mexico UFO video that may be the best evidence of a legitimate UFO captured on video. And you know the one, it wobbles, it goes by the building, it's in Mexico, it's hazy. Well, I mean, people really believe that this is a bona fide UFO, a legitimate UFO now. And special effects people that are in movies are saying it's there. Whatever it is, the object is there. But they don't know if it's a remote control thing or maybe a blimp or... But check this out. I don't think this is the same video I played last time. 1 minute, go.
Now, for the first time in its entirety, you are seeing the Mexico City saucer just as we first saw it. We haven't enhanced or manipulated the footage, and we haven't removed anything. Translation is being withheld because of the nature of the language used. Let's just say the shooter and his friend are very excited. What do you think? Is this hard and fast evidence of an extraterrestrial invasion? Is it a hologram? Or an experimental craft deployed by the military? Or is it indeed a most elaborate hoax? In order to get to the bottom of the incredible flying saucer footage, we went to the exact location where the saucer had supposedly been hovering. We were looking for answers, for eyewitnesses, anyone who may have had a part in the mysterious sighting on that day. Anyone, that is, who would be willing to talk about it.
I love that sighting. I do think it's real. I do. Let me get back and finish up with Sheehan because I cut him off.
July 26th. This was declassified on the 28th of July of 2023. And why is it that that Arrow did not include it in their report that was issued in the first week of March of this year? There was no reference made to it at all.
Can anybody see now why certain things were not put into the report by Kirkpatrick? Do you see what he was dealing with? He's dealing with children. That guy, you can tell he was frustrated. I said it from the first time we saw him coming out and saying who he was. I said it. This guy looks miserable. He does not want to be there. Now we know why. Can you imagine? It's like that movie. You know, I heard you're having problems with your TPS reports, Peter. Oh yeah, it was just a one-time thing. Did you get the memo that we're now using a different TPS report? We're not doing it. No, I know. It was just, I've been used to doing it so long one way. I just forgot one time. It'll never happen again. Right. Maybe we should talk about this after lunch because we don't want this to happen again. Okay, Peter. We'll see you later. Hey, Peter. Yeah, I heard you're having problems with your TPS reports. It was a one-time thing. Well, sometimes, you know, maybe you didn't get the message. But we now are using a different TPS report. Yeah, maybe we should talk about this a little bit. Are you okay? It was an accident. Right now. Everybody knows that scene. The TPS reports. I went too far on that.
It's not clear what degree of credibility it is giving. Arrow office is giving to the assumptions that were set forth in this official proposal. So there's a lot of kind of more esoteric investigation that we're engaged in at the New Paradigm Institute than the average person would be. But you know, when the average,
how can he say such a thing? God dang it! I'm not getting into that. That's a whole show.
Person sees what's in there, and as you pointed out, specific references to the kind of potential
paranormal highway
effects that some people may have experienced from having a direct physical encounter with one of the UFOs. The very special reference to the direct connection between what they call consciousness in the actual operation of what they refer to as the advanced aerospace vehicles.
You said they call consciousness. You don't think it's consciousness?
No. I'm saying the fact that they used the term,
Yeah.
the fact that they used that term, you know, in a document like that, an official government document, is extraordinarily interesting, because what you can tell is that this document contains an awful lot of information that is based upon the same set of assumptions that have been made by those of us in the UFO community
You want to know why, Paul? Great question. What makes these people believe in the woo, the esoteric? I'll tell you why. Because they don't have answers to anything. So they're filling in the blanks. And their only assumption can be is woo. Well, they must know things we don't know, Paul, everybody. That's what I think. I think they know things we don't know. And I am confident when I say that Sheehan knows more than any civilian should know. I mean, that guy, man, what he knows. So, I do take it with a grain of salt, but not as much salt when Sheehan says it. Now, we all feel there's something off when we're talking about aliens and UFOs. I feel that there's a connection with ghosts, energies, things that move, power sources just, going off and acting odd. My TV unmuted itself yesterday when I was thinking of Shane Rodriguez, who passed away. Isn't that weird? Yeah, it was. And it scared the living crap out of me because I had my back towards stereo and I was listening to music very loud, and I just hit the mute button and left it on. Well, when it went off, it was like, I'm like, God. I almost died. Yeah, it's not like a little radio. It's, 4-foot speakers. So I thought that was interesting. I haven't felt anything, and I tried my hardest to see if Shane was around in the afterform. There were some weird noises. I admit there were weird things, but nothing I can verify. And that's the kind of evidence that's frustrating, because that's how it is in ufology. We can see it, but we don't know the details. Well, I can hear it, but I don't know what the hell I'm listening to, It's very frustrating. It's like this in the entire paranormal community, world, whatever. That's why we're going to talk about Bigfoot now. And I think Bigfoot, damn it, I believe he exists, but I don't believe anything we're going to see tonight is proof that Bigfoot exists. Some of these videos, they just look like people in suits. There's one you're going to see where the Bigfoot stands up and you just see its head and its back, right? Then all of a sudden you see another head popping up and it's small. So he's holding on to a child foot, right? Baby foot. And then there's a big log in front of it. So you don't see the bottom half of foot or baby foot. And they start going away. And now they're right in view of the camera. You see from head to toe, the ground even. And it looks like a guy in a suit holding a baby running away. And it looks like the suit's even coming dislodged off the shoulders and stuff. Yeah. I mean, it looks like a kid. And it looks, obviously, they tell the kid, don't look at the camera. Yeah. We'll look at that. But to finish your question, Paul, that's all they got. That's all we got. Without evidence, you have woo. That's what's left. That's all that's left is woo. Hey, I just realized something. Jeanette's not here. That's odd. I can't remember a show where she wasn't. Dorothy's here. Hi. How you doing, Ladybird? You too, huh? Oh, no. Oh, I'm so sorry, Dorothy. Okay, everybody, prayers for Dorothy, please. She's got the lung thing. Why is everybody getting sick? Now that I'm getting healthy, everybody's getting sick on me. You guys better not. I don't like this. I don't like Goofonians getting sick. All right. It's coming. Jesus, everybody. Dorothy, thank you. We got to get going to the next segment. That's what that means. Segment alarm. Enough. Now it's time for the foot of Big. Dorothy, our prayers are with you, your lungs, and all the health that you need. Agush. Boop. Paul Galvin says, fear Big Woo. With the dollar signs. You know, Bigfoot videos are so popular. Hey, Bob Marley. Ken Attacker? Yeah, a little bit. A little Sasquatch talk now. At least for the next hour. Yeah. I always loved Bigfoot. I have a love-hate relationship, just like I do with anything in the paranormal. I've never seen Bigfoot. I've never had an experience hearing Bigfoot or anything with foot. But now that I'm in Florida, never know. Never know. So let's take a look. Excuse me. At my lungs. Dorothy, is that contagious? No, I just got agita. All right. I got to show you. This is the best Bigfoot. Okay, you got to see this. Wait. Let's do this one first. What is... Oh, no. 3-minute mark. Bigfoot. Best Bigfoot ever captured. I'm already there. Oh my God, I love this video. I cannot wait to show. I'm excited tonight. This is fun. Because Bigfoot is one of the best things ever. Because you know why? When you get evidence, like people who aren't faking, when you get evidence of a Bigfoot, it's really amazing to see. Because you know they're capable of taking trees down that are, relative size of an oak. But they can take down trees. They can disappear. And some people even said that when Bigfoot was appearing or disappearing, it almost reminded them of the Predator, what do you call it? Mirror effect. They saw a little sparkling, kind of like snow in one isolated little area, and then they'd see it appear or disappear. I think Dave Scott mentioned he's seen that, but I don't buy his stories. But he's not the only one I heard it from. Obviously, he stole it from somebody else. I mean, who we kidding? But anywho, let's go and take a look at this. This is probably the best Bigfoot video I've ever seen, if real. Hold on, I got to change this up. I can't with the background. It's annoying. There we go. No. There we go. All right, 3, a 2, and a goosh. Oh, by the way, this is from Late Night Strange. And this came out 2 weeks ago. 48,000 views. Go. Go sign up. Give some love. The link to this will be in the show description. Look at this. Oh, it's a rock, not a log. See? Did you see? I said log, and I just watched a video before the show. Great memory we have. Look at this kid. Watch him run now. Watch this. Hey, that's the dumbest. Look at. Oh, I take that back. Oh, hello. Daddy. Shut up. Daddy. That's not real. That's not a real kid. That looks like oh my God, that's baby Lou Angeles in a onesie.
Get in the house. Get in the house.
Oh, I don't know. I never saw this. I just thought we were going to play the other stuff, but he's chasing after it. God, that'd be cool, huh? Man, watch out for that poison oak. see the poison ivy? Oh, look at this. Dude, that looks real. It also looked like it could have been a monkey, but I'm not there. Oh, whoa. Check it out. That is... Oh, look at the freaking... That's real. I think it's a monkey, though. Let's go back and slow it. Can we do that? Yeah. That, to me, looked pretty legit, but I think it's a monkey. Go. I hate that noise. All right. It's on all fours, it looks like, right? Oh, there's two of them there. Okay. Weird. Very cool. Very cool. I'm going to leave this here and go to another one. That was all right. I like this Bigfoot. I got another one. This one's just as good. We'll get back to that one. It says this man just captured the clearest images of Bigfoot ever taken in Yellowstone National Park. Actually, oh, by the way, this comes from Unexplained Mysteries. We all love Unexplained Mysteries. This is one of my favorite YouTube channels. They've got over 1.9 million subscribers. All we want is 1% of that. That's all we ask for. 100,000. What is it? 10,000? 10,000. All right, here we go. Possibly the clearest Bigfoot photos ever taken. Giddy up. Open it. Nice. No, you closed it, Dingrod. You kept your job.
A man has posted a mysterious photograph on social media saying that he was watching the Yellowstone live cameras when something huge caught his attention in the distance. He described it as looking like a large humanoid and said that he often watches the Yellowstone live cameras, and this is the first time that he's ever seen anything this big before. Due to it being humanoid in shape, he quickly decided to take a screenshot, as the Yellowstone cameras work by refreshing roughly every 30 seconds. As he scanned the live camera footage, his keen eye caught a movement in the distance, a dark shape weaving between the towering trees and dense undergrowth. At first, he dismissed it as a trick of the light or a passing animal, but as he went in for a closer look, he could tell that this wasn't the local wildlife. There, unmistakably silhouetted against the backdrop of the forest, stood a towering figure, humanoid in shape, but distinctly different from any known species. The creature's massive frame stood out, and its unmistakable outline bore a striking resemblance to the legendary Bigfoot, a creature of myth and folklore said to inhabit the remote wilderness areas of North America. The man said he wanted to capture photographic proof of the elusive creature before it vanished back in.
This is why I love GUFOnians. That's exactly what it looks like. I was thinking, what could that be? A ghillie suit. It sure as heck fire looks like a ghillie suit. I'm saying that right? Right? Yeah. Paul, man, you and I are like on a wavelength tonight. Yeah. And okay, now I thought the legs, see, SoCal Squatcher is saying the arms on that thing are really long. I'm going to bring this up bigger so you can see it. They are long. Now, if they wanted to hoax this, they could take their gloves off and just hold on to the edges, make their arms look like they're 6 inches longer, because that's all you need, right? To make it look that way. Sputnik 57 and big blurry people. Unbelievable. It's a camera. It's not, made for, I guess, finesse. It's made for, this. I don't know what I was going to say. Oh, views. You don't like this asshole? Well, not every asshole's a man's friend. I can tell you that. All right, let's continue on and see how much better or worse this gets. In 3, 2, go.
Into the depths of the forest, and so decided to take a screenshot.
Oh, sorry.
As he adjusted the focus and zoomed in on the distant figure,
Come
he
on.
marveled at its sheer size and apparent strength,
That's what she
dwarfing the
said.
surrounding trees with its towering
Stop it.
stature. Oddly enough, this isn't the first time that something mysterious has been sighted inside Yellowstone National Park.
What?
In the vast and rugged wilderness of Yellowstone National Park, among the towering trees and mist-shrouded valleys, there exists a mystery that has fascinated adventurers and researchers for generations. The elusive and enigmatic creature known as Bigfoot.
Yeah, no shit.
While
We've been
skeptics
talking
may
about
dismiss
it.
the existence of Bigfoot as mere myth or legend, a closer examination of the evidence reveals a compelling tapestry of sightings and encounters that cannot be easily explained away. For decades, reports of Bigfoot sightings in Yellowstone have emerged from the depths of the park's remote forests and rugged backcountry, drawing curious onlookers and intrepid researchers in search of answers. These sightings span a wide range of locations.
All right. You know, how many times we're going to stare at this? I mean, how long are we going to stare at this picture? There another one? All right. A little bigfology, it looks like. Bigfology. You guys can use that term. I thought of it 18 years ago. All right. That was it. That was the only picture on that one. And it's 20 minutes. All right. I'll put the links to all the YouTube videos that we play in the show description right after the show. And if you noticed, I do it. So I'm glad you guys can. And I'm going to start adding chapters back to the show again so you guys can find things easier. Now, this is a good one. It's called the fence climber footage. This is the enhanced version. And I have to admit, Squatch Mafia, who this is from, did a real good job making this look like we can see something here. I don't know what I was going to say. Forget that. Scratch everything I just said. This is from Squatch Mafia on YouTube. Go.
Something just killed my dog.
Something killed your dog?
Oh, yeah.
My dog went flying through the air over the tree. I don't know how it did it.
Okay.
Wow. I remember this, man. This isn't new. Hey, thank you, McKay Nan. A little pause in the action for a thank you super sticker. Hey, appreciate the support, McKay Nan. $3, $3, $3. Everybody gonna say holla. Thank you. And now it's official. You are part of the family. How does that feel? Good? Good. We like having you here. And I'm looking for something here, and I don't believe... Oh, there it is. All right. Okay. Thank you, McKay Nan, for coming over and hanging out and supporting Truthology for Ufology. Here we go. The fence climber footage. Under 17, not permitted without parent. Recorded on private property in East Texas. Filmed in 2008. Great year for wine. Size comparison at the end of the clip. That's what she said. No, she didn't. Original footage. Oh, you guys can see me. Hey, Jeanette! The angel of GUFON at Gush, all over waking up, eh? All right.
What you just said.
Huh?
Control, this is Flight. We're tracking 3 fast-moving objects.
No, it's just one. Look at this. This looks like a guy, though, doesn't it? Watch it, though. To me, I think it's a guy in a ghillie suit. A bunch of ghillies. It looks like a dude. All right, let's see. He's got a limp. He must have stepped on a nail. Aw. Yeah, it looks like... that looks like a guy. Bigfoot doesn't need to do that. Bigfoot can just jump over it. Does he have a cone head? Or as the professor says, conical shaped head. Thanks, Professor. I don't know about you. Let me blow it up a little more. I don't know about you guys. But that is just awful. Why? All right, here's something you're going to agree with. Anytime Bigfoot steps out in the middle of the scene and you see from head to toe, not from here up or from the nips or from the back, when you see an entire figure, you never get clear footage. But when Bigfoot is, you just get to see an eyeball in the tree, that's clear. Because you can't tell what the rest of the body looks like, right? That's how you know it's not real. Now, this here, that could be next door Ned for all we know, right? Or Trippin' Ted. Looks like the guy, let me pull it back up. It looks like the guy might be trying to, I don't know, break into the house. It's awful, just awful. It's like I'm watching one of those books where they draw the cartoon and you got to flip the page frame by frame. Size comparison by M.K. Davis. No. Don't care. Yeah, I know it could be real, but I just wanted to show you. I'm not into going, let's see how big it is. Because I don't trust them. No, I don't trust them at all. Bigfoot, also known as Yeti, also known as Sasquatch, also known as Big, the most mysterious creature cryptid in the history of time. I think we'd all have to agree on that. Now, one thing that I keep saying every time I've talked about Bigfoot, I talk about this because it bothers me. Now, before I said that humans are the worst when it comes to remembering evidence. There's a story, many of you probably heard it, of a woman who's washing her dishes, and in the front of her, is the window that looks into her yard, which looks into the forest, So she's doing the dishes, and all of a sudden she looks up and she sees this guy looking back at her. She screams, he screams, they all scream. It takes off running. She calls the police. There was a 911 call. I was doing my dishes, da-da-da-da-da. Ma'am, are you sure it wasn't a bear? I know what a bear looks like, honey. It was a man, a very hairy man. Like, I hate to say it, a Bigfoot. All right, ma'am, we'll send out 2 uniformed officers and make sure they be armed. Oh, they're always armed, ma'am. Okay. It went to the news, and they had some guy come on, some Bigfoot expert or Bigfoot psychologist. I don't know. He just thought he was the cat's pajamas. He comes on, he says, Bigfoot's this big mystery. And for 1,000 years plus, the natives, people over in New Guinea, Papa New Guinea, and Mama. All right, Mama New Guinea too. All over the world in certain areas, heavily wooded areas, they have encounters with this creature. Yeti, Sasquatch, Bigfoot, and so on. But what this person said was, when people see something that scares them, their brain goes into fright or flight or something mode. And what she probably saw was a bear. And she was so scared it was a person. It made it look like a hairy man. And that's what happens to people when their adrenaline gets going and fear and all that. Now, my beef with that is, and I say this all the time, that is the absolute government answer for they don't have an answer for shit. So we're just going to make something up and we'll make it believable sounding. People have been buying into that stupid shit since the day they implemented it into the freaking pop culture. No, it doesn't work like that. I was almost in a car wreck and I was spinning out like this. I look over, see my dog. Now I'm scared. My adrenaline's going, but my dog didn't turn into a gremlin, and look like a creature. And nor did I see, as I was spinning, any demonic faces looking back at me. I didn't see it in anybody's car windows. I didn't see people driving on the sidewalk. It's the dumbest explanation for seeing Bigfoot I've ever heard. You got to be telling me. So you mean if I'm scared, if my brain could actually change something, I can hallucinate? Is that what you're telling me? That's what they're saying. I know I'm getting loud. I hate that. I hate that answer. I do. Yeah, that's what you get when you wake up in the morning. I do. Okay. I heard a message come in. Let me take a look. Let me take a quick look. Nope. Yep. Nope. Well, okay. So there's no evidence for this creature. Oh, Rich, how dare you say that? There isn't. What's that guy's name? Bob Meldrum? Is that his name, the Bigfoot guy? Bob Meldrum, I believe. Hold on. It is, right? He's the guy with all the feet. Yeah, he's the guy who collected all the feet. No, it's not. What's his name? I thought it was Bob. Let me put in Bob Gimlin. No, it's not him. Is it? Bob Gimlin? That can't be him. Look at this. Hold on. Bob Gimlin's work. Is this the guy? Check this video out. He's got 230,000 subscribers. This video 7 years ago. I've never seen this. This is it looks pretty cool. It's got, I don't know, I saw some old footage. Hold on. Bigfoot, the Curiosities of 1958. Oh, man. Hey, we have that here. Don't we have Jeremy Corbell's, his toxic stuff? Right? The Jeremy Corbell elixir. Snake oil elixir. There it is. Jeremy Lakeside Groundhog Corbell's weaponized credulity tonic. Oh, that's right. Flying effing pyramids, bro. Double down strength. All right. So, here we go.
And all around larger than life character. And though he may have been larger than life, he died in November of 2002.
That's a shame.
He owned a construction company in Northern California.
Did he?
In the year 1958, he began stomping around with crude wooden foot-shaped stamps on his construction sites. The stamps were made by this gentleman named Rant Mullins.
Anybody in their right mind would think that could be a legitimate footprint, as square it is as it is, and all the toes are the same size almost. You would have to be a pure idiot to believe those things. Let's see if they show us what they looked like in the ground. Maybe they look good.
Jerry Crew was a Caterpillar operator.
What a jerk
employed by
off.
Wallace.
I can't stand hoaxers.
Crew made a cast of one of the impressions. This apparently was big news in 1958 because Crew and his cast made the front page of the newspaper. And this is technically where we get the term Bigfoot. What most people don't know is that locals in the immediate area hinted.
Just look at the guy's face. Who does he remind you of? Philip Corso. Yes, another dick. Oh yeah, Bob Titmus. Oh my God, I can't believe this video. This is a great video, you guys. You should watch this. I'll put the link in the show description. Here, I saw some things here. Let's take a look.
Attributed to hoaxery throughout their whole lives.
Oh, that looks so funny.
He even had a Bigfoot suit that his
Look at his
wife
head.
often wore for films that he would then sell.
That looks like the Bigfoot we just saw on video, does it not? I swear to you, it's not. That's just a coincidence. Unbelievable.
So there's no doubt that he was using foot stamps. But I assert that Wallace...
So this was in the 50s, right? Don't you think Gimlin, what is the famous Bigfoot that was walking through and they got off on their horse and they took a picture of it? Gimlin film, Patterson-Gimlin, whatever, Giblet. That happened, what, 10 years after this one? Amazing. Now I am feeling more confident that Giblet video is not real.
Wallace did not begin the tracks.
I know what you're going to say, but it had boobs. Yeah, it looked like it.
He clumsily attempted to continue
It's a good video. I don't know, man.
I think he was inspired by the publicity that the initial track find began.
All right, this guy's a little bit tiring to listen to. All right, here we go. So that looks like shit. We've come a long way in look at it, it's totally flat. Now, the funny thing to me is they had feet people back then, podiatrists or, whatever. How could they not know that that's fake? Not fake or fake. How do they not know? You would have to look at that and say, that's the dumbest footprint I've ever seen, ever. All right. I thought I'll put the link to that in the show description after the show ends so you guys have something to laugh at. Let me pull this up. Wow. Hold on. Oh, okay. Let me pull this up and see. Because it's that time. It's that time. Yeah, I'm past it. I knew I forgot something tonight. It's okay. What the hell did I just do? Okay. This video looks pretty cool. It's only 1 minute and 40 seconds. It's from Into Thin Air. 2 words, game over. He's been staying on top of that Antarctica anomaly that showed up on radar. And we'll get back to Bigfoot, where he's not going anywhere. As a matter of fact, I don't even think he's anywhere right now. I don't know. We'll get back to the foot. We break things up here every now and then. It's okay. You guys are sharp. Do you know why? Because you guys can do it. You guys can figure it out. Why are we doing this again, you're saying? Oh, I see. I don't know, guys. Let's just take a look at Into Thin Air's video, everybody. Go.
Okay, wow, you are not going to believe what I found in the exact same
He's
spot
right.
that we originally found the Antarctica anomaly. Check this out. All right, my friends, so as many of you know, I was the one that broke this Antarctica anomaly situation last week. Of course, many big channels ran with it, and a lot of people assumed they dropped it. But in fact, my version of this video has garnered over 30 million views on different social media accounts, and this one honestly should get more because I have found yet another chart that we don't even get to use anymore, at least in this fashion that was removed for these reasons that you're seeing. It's showing these frequency pulses coming out of the coast.
Oh my God.
Antarctica and causing these ripple rings to show up directly where our Antarctica anomaly has showed up more than once. There is no denying that there's some sort of frequency, some sort of things going on in this area where not a lot of people are allowed to go. And in my opinion, there's no coming back from this. People can't deny that there's something going on in this area of the world, and it's affecting all sorts of things. I can't say for sure that it's directly related to Dubai or the weather radar failing in the United States multiple times.
Oh, that's right.
But what I do know is none of this stuff is normal. And there's a lot of people out there trying very hard to stop this information from getting out. So with that said, my friends, please share this video. I'll have a much more in-depth version on YouTube, but hopefully this one gets the word out there because nobody has shown info involving this situation as I have. Tell me your thoughts, my friends. This is a big deal. What sort of technology are we looking at? Is this stuff man-made, or are we dealing with a technology that is from nowhere near here? You be the judge. I appreciate you all. Take care. Bye-bye.
You know, there may be something in the ice, maybe in Antarctica, maybe in the ground, underwater. Maybe it's, maybe somebody's doing, I don't know what. But to put out a pulse like that must take a lot of energy. And what happened in Dubai was nuts. 5 inches of rain overnight. Dude, that's their whole year in one night. It's crazy. You know what I've noticed, though? The winters over the last, I don't know, pretty much 20 years, as far back as I can remember, I think, there hasn't been a lot of disasters regarding snow. Have there? I mean, I understand there's going to be snowstorms, but I've talked to many people who live in snow areas, you know, that get snow every year. And they said we didn't even have a winter this year. It got cold, but there was no snow. Becoming a repeated thing. Also, let's not forget, weather manipulation is real. And I believe what they did was cloud seed and disrupted the continuity. Consistency? Congruency? Well, it ruined the flow. Well, let's just put it that way. All right, I got a ghost video. Let's not forget. Oh, y'all got to watch this. This one, it's weird. I don't know if it's real. You have to watch and listen. And I say listen because, you know, you could always tell how bad actors are. This one sounds pretty good.
Say it again.
Y'all gotta watch this.
I don't gotta watch.
Prove that you're here.
Look at this.
Why do you keep turning off the TV?
Look at this entity.
Ooh.
Just keep
hey,
watching.
hon. Come here. Look.
No, I can't build that.
I don't think it's just down here.
Watch. Watch this.
Look at that. This is the most active during the day that I've there goes the Xbox 2. Wait a minute.
You hear that?
Oh, I'm not liking
Watch
this.
this. Watch this.
Oh, wow. Wait. I swear I can see. Ooh, stop it.
What the fuck?
I'm not liking that. Hon, let's go to dinner or something for a while.
What's going on, y'all?
Time to go.
What's going on?
Gotta be fake. 1,000,000%. I'll tell you why. Anytime I look in the TV, nothing. It didn't look good. And at the end, he was talking over the sound effects. Like, the editing wasn't done well. You know, you hear footsteps and it's running up to him and he doesn't even react. Well, maybe he didn't hear it because he was still reacting to the chair moving and whatnot and what he saw in the... He didn't see anything in the TV. What he did was he told himself to act scared. But he didn't act legitimately scared, did he? It was like, oh, what is that? If I saw something pop up out of a chair and walk to me, you bet your damn ass me go, what the... My God, What did I just see? But he didn't do that. He's, oh, man, whoa, honey, where do you want to go and eat? Stupid. But it's got 1 million views. People like stupid. You don't have to think much in this world. All you got to do is watch, and that's all people care about. That's why they call it the boob tube. It has turned people literally into boobs. It is. It's a boob tube now. Well, now it's a poop tablet or something, or poop cam, poop phone. I'll put that link into thin air in the show description as well. All this stuff. All right. Space station UFOs. What is this? Okay. The following video was obtained from the International Space Station live camera. Look how close this is to the ISS. This is not city lights. I think I showed this. Yeah, I showed this, right? Yeah. All right, let me show this to you again. I think I breezed over it the other night. But I just want to get your take on it, maybe. I don't know. I know. We'll get back to Bigfoot. There's nothing going on. Bigfoot is Bigfoot. Look at this. To me, that looks like space debris. Yeah? There's something here. Here. I mean, this looks like it was a satellite. Doesn't it? You got pieces. You know what I mean? That's what it looks like. It is cool. But if that's a UFO... I don't like it. All right, let me go back here. Oh, right. I left off here before. All right, I have a sighting for you. This is October 20th, 1985. This is a famous sighting. However, I think this is not what we think it is. This has been on a TV show. And I think it was the best UFOs ever captured on camera. I think I'm right. Well, this is like 30 years old. Check it out. It's funny. But it might be real. It's a light ship.
Over his backyard.
That looks so fake.
This amazing video footage shows a glowing disc approximately 9 feet in diameter hovering just feet from his house. In the blink of an eye, the craft disappears. Once the footage is slowed down, we can clearly see the craft dematerialize frame by frame. Several years, a Miami resident named Adrian.
Pretty cool. I don't know. It looks real. It looks real. Hey, Dorothy. Did you know today? Check this out. Dorothy posted this on X. Dit.55. Look at this. 51 years ago today, on April 18th, 1863, cell phones were predicted. What? I did not know that. The screen changed. Let me pull it up. Oh, it's a video? I know, look at all the tabs open. But now, well, not now, but they tell you they're off. None of these are running. It says it even in a little thing will show up and it says memory used. None, you know. All right. Tell me if you can hear this. Can't hear it. Can't hear it. Can't hear it. Can't hear it. Hold on. Let me see this. Okay. Hold on. You can't. Let me see this. That's weird, isn't it? Let's see if I can do it now. Yep, here we go. Now you can hear it. And the ad is gone? Go.
Tonight's Fact or Fiction, we're looking into an image going
Thank you,
around
Dorothy.
social media right now. It claims to show a 1963 newspaper article accurately predicting people would be able to...
You know, in the Mike Tyson fight, you know, there was one cell phone that was in the audience, and it looked like a smartphone. There were no smartphones there. They had no smartphones. And once Gus died, you know, I got very emotional when Gus died. You gotta go. You gotta go.
Carry a phone in their pocket in the future. It even features a picture of a woman holding something that resembles a modern flip phone. And this article is real.
A razor.
It was published on April 18th, 1963 in the Mansfield, Ohio
Is that
News
Dorothy?
Journal. But predictions about cell phones go back much further than that. Way back in 1926, Nikola Tesla predicted that people would one day be able to communicate instantly.
He's not a soft drink, Nikola. You know, it's Nikola. Yeah, did you have any Nikola? Idiot.
One another with devices that fit inside a vest pocket.
Nikola!
If you would like to submit a question to us, just go to 10news.com, click on local.
Nikola! Oh, I just accidentally erased the story. Langley had to close down because of unmanned aircraft system drones. Did you hear about this? Did we talk about this? At a hearing before the U.S. House of Reps Armed Services Committee yesterday, Rob Whitman, Virginia representative, said, "We saw recently a very disturbing trend at Langley Air Force Base in Virginia, where because of a large number of UASs that were in that airspace, Langley had to close down just to make sure that we were able to defend the operations that were going on there." Secretary of the Air Force Frank Kendall responded. Did he? Check it out. I love these guys. Look at him. Oh, no. Which way did he go? No. My tequila. Mama, you have to go get the food, just like your older brothers. Oh, no. You must kill the food. Oh, no.
Joining us today, Secretary Kendall, I'd like to begin with you. The U.S. Air Force base budget and then the UCOM unfunded requirements list both call for additional counter small UAS capability at U.S. Air Force installations. As I see things unfolding, we see counter small UAS and really loitering munitions not having much distinction. They are becoming the same thing. We saw recently a very disturbing trend at Langley Air Force Base, where because of a large number of UASs that were in that airspace, Langley had to close down just to make sure that we were able to defend the operations that were going on there. As I watch how missions are developing, you see the Army Missile Defense Mission, you see the Air Force Air Base Air Defense Mission, and it looks like to me that there's a lot of commonalities there. Can you give me an idea about how do you look at those different requirements and who's responsible for what mission? Are there clear lines of distinction there?
No! Next question!
And do you think that based upon where we are today, are our Air Force bases?
Did you see this guy? This guy's eyes, he's having a hard time. He's laughing. This guy over here just kept himself awake in those last few moments. Watch this. Oh my God, get out of here. Stop, Mr. Whitman. Please stop. My head. I can't do it anymore. I just can't. I tell you. What?
Air Force Base is adequately protected.
We have a wide range of threats to our air bases. They vary by theater quite a bit. Different in the Middle East or in Europe or in the Pacific. In the Pacific in particular, what China's been acquiring is a variety of missiles, precision missiles, ballistic and cruise and hypersonic, designed to attack our air bases. And that's the threat that really drives us more than anything else right
Lambo.
now. In the Middle East and to some extent in Europe, we're faced with small UAVs more. We have to deal with all of these. The way the department is approaching this is that the Army is generally the lead for research and development on small UAV problem, and we're participating in that. We contribute to that and are full-fledged members. And we are funding some improvements to our air bases for security of that. I was just at several of our Middle East air bases where we have systems deployed today because of that threat. As you go up the chain a little bit in the threat and start worrying about cruise and ballistic missiles, then systems like Patriot come into play. What we need, and there's a large study that's been going on for well over a year now, led by the Army that we're participating in, to try to come to an optimal solution for air-based defense against a whole range of threats. What we need in particular is a highly cost-effective way to engage those cruise and ballistic missiles and those hypersonics.
Yeah.
And there's some promising technologies in development which we think have potential to do that.
You can only stop hypersonic with lasers. Laser weapons. That's the answer, kids. You've got your laser pistol. That's right, Marvelous Marvin. That was getting a little boring, a little repetitious, a little redundant. Tomorrow we're going to talk about Lab Bazaar. It's going to be a good one. And we need to put an end to the shame that is brought upon ufology with these three. That's Corbell in the middle. That's right. 1989, Bob Lazar said that humans had been genetically altered 65 times. They referred to humans as containers, whereas John Lear told Corbell, aliens see us like a wine, and our bodies are containers, and our souls are beings, matured like a commodity. That has got to be the dumbest thing I've ever heard. Stupid is, and stupid. That is the dumbest thing I've ever heard. No, it really is. They're maturing us like a commodity, like fine wine or a cigar. Stupid. We only land. All right. I don't get it. The average life expectancy, let's just say 77 years old for everybody. I know women are a few years older than men, but 77. Are we more procured? Is that the word? Are we more matured after the average age? I mean, are we that much better tasting? Or is our fluids that much more, how should we say, desirable? Because it's older? None of this makes sense. Because our organs. So what do? Take us when we mature, maybe 30? A lot of people go missing every year. Nobody knows where they go. Boop, they're gone. Where's Mary? I don't know. She was right behind me. Beep, here I am. Oh, I thought you were gone. She goes, I was. Where were you? I don't know. It was all black. Boop, I'm gone now. Where am I? It's all black. Boop, here I am. I'm back. See, nobody knows. Because they disappear and they don't come back. And the people who do disappear and come back, all they did was say, I was lost. Nobody says Bigfoot took me. That may happen once in a generation. We hear a story of a kid who comes out all muddy and looking like he hasn't slept in his whole life. And he's talking and acting like an animal. You know? Yeah, they shave him down. He's 6. They shave him down, right? They put him in first grade. He becomes class president. Got fangs, the whole thing. I don't know where I was going with that story. But Bob Lazar, Jeremy Corbell, and George Knapp. Tomorrow, we'll talk about, we got to get rid of them. All right. We got a lot of stuff to talk about with them tomorrow. Not a big fan. Did you hear about this? Jeff Bezos, his father died at 80. I know, big deal, right? Yeah. His grandfather was a naval officer during World War II who moved to leadership in the Atomic Energy Commission's division of military applications. And from there, helped founded DARPA, working on space technology and ballistic missile defense. He went back to lead AEC's Albuquerque Operations Office and then was confirmed by Congress to run the entire western region of the AFC, a network that included thousands of scientists at Los Alamos, Sandia, and Livermore Labs. We all know what went on there. Could have. Bigfoot could be a human-generated mistake that escaped, like Wolverine, Logan, of all people. He's like a Bigfoot, but, you know, they just shaved him down, taught him to speak, and gave him some weapons. Or, right? Credible evidence and testimony indicates that UAP records have been improperly withheld from mandatory declassification review and improperly classified under Atomic Energy Act exemptions for transclassified foreign nuclear information. Transclassified. That works in today's world. I mean, what are we doing? We see that Jeff Bezos' grandfather was in the right position to conduct the UAP object reverse engineering. UAP object reverse engineering. Work. He conducted the UAP object reverse engineering work at exactly the time, 1963, just before being promoted to run all Western AEC labs. Thought it was AFC. I can't see that Dr. Malmgren reports that he confided that he was doing so. So, makes sense now. See, Jeff Bezos should have came up with the slogan or the name of the company to the Stars Academy of Arts and Sciences, because that's exactly what he is. Interesting. It all ties in together, you know? It is. It's all interesting. Oh, yeah. Look at this sighting. UFOs seen over Langley. News Nation received exclusive video of UFOs flying over Langley. And the source came from News Nation. Go.
At this video.
Oh my God, it's Rose Cuckold. This video is of a... God, it makes me angry.
This is a video shot by a local who was standing on the front lawn of his beach house.
Who gives a shit?
Near Langley Air Force Base across the water, filming on the evening
drone.
of December 14th, right after sunset. He was watching what was meant to be that night's meteor shower. He says that around 7:15, he began to see red blinking lights.
Oh, he is atrocious to listen to. I thought I was bad. He makes me sound really good. Is he not hard to listen to, or is it just me because I hear it?
From the direction of Virginia Beach, coming in high and circling north of Langley Air Force Base, heading west, and then passing directly over the base, heading east and back in the direction they came. It began as one or two coming every few minutes, and at its peak, he said, I would say there would be upwards of 5 over the base that would sometimes stop.
How many people want to bet we don't get to see the 5? Anybody want to make a bet on that? I bet we just see this. And this guy can't even focus. He's blurry. It's blurry. I just can't, guys. I mean, I am going to play it, but I'm telling you, I might say something I regret. And before I do so, I want to apologize.
and hover directly over the base. This witness says they were always blinking from white to reddish orange. The blinking wasn't uniform, and these weren't planes. The lights were not on the ends of wings or rotors.
If Third Phase of Moon posted this, they would have their ass handed to them. That's all there is. This is awful. This is not a UFO. This is an out of focus, most likely Dronicus. Now, the funny thing is, Rose Cuckold is telling a fairy tale. This is not, this is all planned, I believe. I believe Rose Cuckold knows this person. My gut is telling me this is planned. Now, this guy with the video makes a claim that there were several at one time. But where are they? Why don't we see those? If there were 5 on camera, wouldn't that make the video that much better? But yet we only get to see one very out of focus, flashing, drone-esque type of light. Rose Cuckold, go back to Australia and the rock you came from under. You're awful at this. Please, just leave it to the professionals. And I'm not even a professional, you know? I'm not even an amateur. I'm a gosh darn UFO researcher. Not UAP. I can't stand UAP, but I say it now because, you know, it's hard not to. Oh, God. Oh, I got to show you this video. I don't know if you guys have seen this. I hope it plays because these videos don't play sometimes. Let me see. Oh, yeah, it'll work. Okay, so a plane is going to crash. Okay, a 4-prop, I believe, plane. And before it does, people jump out before it hits the ground. Now, it looks like there was 1 or 2 parachutes, and everybody held on, like one on one leg, the other on another leg, and the guy pulled the cord on the parachute, and the people that were holding on, and you see it all. Ready? You don't see blood. They don't allow that on YouTube. You don't even see them hit the ground, but you see them. Just like 9/11. It's so bad. Why am I laughing at that? It's not funny. This sucks. I'll play it twice because it's cool. I mean, it sucks, I mean. Somebody died. Look at that's nothing. Oh, that's a jet. 4 props.
That shit just crashed. Holy fuck.
You see the plane still?
Oh my God!
Now, if that plane crashed into a bridge with an out-of-control barge, I would have been a little bit curious. That sucked. Oh, that sucked. Let's watch it again. Dreaming of a death out of an airplane, just like the one we just saw. Oh, it's not working. Oh, it's working. Very dramatic 30 seconds, isn't it? Sad. Makes me mad. That sucks.
That shit just crashed. Holy fuck.
You see the plane still?
You know, I bet they thought they were going to land. Maybe there's water over there. All right. New update. I don't know if Into Thin Air did it to its full knowledge, the third phase of Moon has an update on that weird anomaly. That we should talk about that for a minute. Yeah, Bigfoot was fun. I just wanted to show you new videos. That's it. Nothing else to say. It's the same. There's nothing new going on with Bigfoot. Believe me, I looked. There's a lot of terrible videos out there. Those were the best. Third phase of Moon. Welcome back.
Welcome back to Third Phase of Moon.
See?
Blake Cousins, and we've got the special for you. The Anomaly over the Antarctic has been making waves, and we've got a special report for
Literally.
you, along with incredible UFOs coming in from around the world. But we want to thank Brian from Into Thin Air, who just earlier today shared us this special report with a strange anomaly captured on...
Okay, so it's the same thing. We don't need to watch it again, do we? No. We just watched it. All right, here's some UFO videos.
Ну, блин, уже ни хрена не понятно.
Ну, блин, да то там
Сейчас поднимается,
Ишки моршкинята, ушки фрятска.
Вот опять к нам.
Versir matkinjor. Oh, I remember this, not. It's a moving.
Блин, он не хочет
Wow, look at the
фокусироваться, как
focus.
назло.
Amazing. The ability to focus is just lost
Вот,
with
летит
people.
и светит. Летит и светит.
See, it makes me wonder when this woman is focusing and it's all blurry. Does she look in the mirror and put her eye makeup on the sides, not in the lines? I bet you she paints outside the lines because she can't see. How do you not focus your camera? Oh, it makes me so mad. Oh, it does. Yeah, it does. I don't want to watch it. All right, we'll watch it.
Не фокусируется на нем.
All right, there we go. Finally.
Все по классике.
Doesn't it get real bright? Like beyond bright. Here it comes.
Let's roll this video once again, and we're going to do some enhancements because it deserves it, in my opinion. At first, I thought this could be simply a drone, but when we see the illumination that comes across on the camera lens itself is quite a display in luminosity here. As you can see, this bright orb lights up the ground beneath it, and we're not seeing any kind of indication of a helicopter or an airplane. This orb is tremendous in its brilliance of light right now, and again illuminating on the surface itself and just kind of hovering there. The dogs are kind of enjoying this.
I don't know what it could be. I have no explanation. You know me, it's probably a logical explanation, but we were talking about the woo in ufology just a little bit ago. And it's not that, I know I said people are just desperate and that's the last thing that people thought of instead of trying to do the nuts and bolts thing for 50, 70 years. And, let's try doing the woo. And that's where I think we're at. I think the woo community spoke loud enough where they look back into the CIA, the remote viewing. They looked at the Russians and their attempts at telekinesis and remote viewing and so on and so forth, and pretty much have been working with that stuff now for how long? 60 years? 50? Whenever they created that. The third phase of Moon has a video about that, and even have the real people who were in the CIA, who were part of the program, not Lou Eliganzo. Oh, I was remote viewing and saved my men from being attacked, ambushed, or whatever. Shut off. Shut off. When you hear a story and it comes from the source, from the person who actually did the magical thing, most likely that's bullshit. If you heard it from somebody else who was there and says, wow, there was this guy, Lou Elizondo, he remote viewed our asses out of there. I don't know how he did it. That's how these stories should come about. Not, hey, one time I saved my platoon. Nobody believes your bigger than life shark you caught on a line that got away. All right, here we go. This one's pretty cool, actually. Yeah, I wish it was wobbling like the Mexico UFO. We don't see the wibble wobble that much. Oh, isn't this the banner? There's a plane somewhere in here. I think this is the banner. Maybe I'm wrong. Oh, is that a shadow? No. What's today? The 18th? 20th? Next weekend, next Saturday, try to do another roundtable show by myself. That can't be a banner. That thing ain't moving. It ain't moving. Oh, wait a minute. Hey. Look at this. Could this be part of it? And here it is. Is it attached? And then it's going to be over here soon. This. I don't know. That's a good one. See, now it's over here. This is a little lower, but look at this. Oh, wow. Okay, this is where the Malibu underwater. Okay, interesting. I don't want to hear it. We're running out of time. There was something else I wanted to touch on. What's up, FGraph72? Bob Marley made it. How you doing? Sneakster, welcome. Good to see some people here tonight. Troy, how you doing, bro? It's a solar balloon. Oh, yeah, it could be. For sure. Forgot about those. Okay, so tonight we talked about Bigfoot. All I really wanted to do was see what's out there, talk about it for 20 minutes. We did. The videos were interesting, not compelling enough to say that is 100% smoking gun evidence Bigfoot exists. We're still in that blurry footage. We can't just get Bigfoot clear for some reason. No, it's not because of the vibration of Bigfoot. Then everything would be that way. No, it's just around his body. I'm not saying Bigfoot. No. Why do we even talk about it? Yeah. 50? I do it for nothing. It's publicity, bro. I'm a giver. I'd tongue Bigfoot. Can you imagine the dingleberries? Well, they do eat a lot of roughage, so maybe they don't stick. I think I have one more thing left here to show you. Tomorrow, yeah, I was going to talk about Kona Blue tonight, but I'm not. I don't know when I'll talk about it. I'm not interested right now. I did the same thing with the Wilson documents, and I'm glad I did because so many things changed and so many people were making claims about if they were real, where they came from, and then Mr. Wilson himself said it never happened, not mine. But now we got these Kona Blue. We've got Arrow catching Grusch as a liar. Can you believe Grusch? Seriously. That to me is the most unbelievable thing to date. That Grusch boldly lied where everyone said he didn't. I'm telling you, Kirkpatrick, he's an all right guy. That's why they don't like him. He's a truth teller. Come to find out, he's not going to play ball with a bunch of liars. Because that's what this is. That's all this is. Everything that Grusch knows, he heard it from the Fantasyland tellers. You know it. I know it. He said it. He said it himself. Not in those terms, but he named the people that he heard things from. And of course, he did a little research, come to find out, oh no, things aren't what they seem. You are so... See, I don't believe... I don't know. I don't believe it all. I don't believe any of it. I think David Grusch, everything we're seeing, except for Kirkpatrick, is a script. It's a narrative that they have to do. It's business, and that's it. Once you accept that ufology is a business for the government to get them the funding they need for their black budget programs, yappa-da-dappa-de-doo, protect us all from the horrible aliens that could or could not be from Woo land. And if they're from the Wooverse, my friends, we are in deep doo-doo. Because what do we do with doo-doo? Woo. Do. Woo-doo. We'll leave it on that note. Thank you very much, everybody. Wolfman Jack. We're getting out of here. Get you out of here with style. What do we got tonight? We got new music. I like playing these songs, and I can't believe they're all real good. What is that? I don't know what this one is. Hold on. Oh, yeah, I know this one. Thank you, everybody, for hanging out on GUFON tonight. It was a real pleasure to give you reality, or, as we all call it, truthology for ufology, my friends. We'll be back tomorrow night. Don't forget Alien Girl in the morning. It's Friday. 7 a.m. We do 7 p.m. The AGGers and Gufonians are one family. Thank you, super chatters, moderators, the best in the biz. And who else? We've got our veterans and newcomers coming in here, making it a very nice place to chat and spend a few hours of your night here at GUFON. Please support us. Subscribe today. Become a member. It's only a few bucks. What do you get? You'll see. All right, I gotta get going. Everybody, thank you very much. As we say here, be good. Stay fresh. Stay fresh? That sounds pretty scary. And alien bless. And that's what we say, right? Alien bless. There we go. Yeah. All right, we'll see you later.